How you doing, guys? How are ya? It's early, and I have been smoking weed for a solid hour, just trying to get my brain going, because today is podcast day, guys, and welcome back to All Talk, No Thought. Hold on, do I need to adjust this shit? No, I'm good. Sorry, had to move up. And guess what? Wearing no pants. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changing. And am I going to be disrespectful right now? I think I am. I'm going to hit a cash bowl. I'm trying to get a little higher. That's what it is. Drug life, man. Whatever. There was nothing in there. Anyway. As you can see, the attire is simple. Am I wearing a shirt that's inside out? Of course. Why? Well, this is a shirt that's in good condition, but it's given to me by a dude who I'm not really friends with, and this is his brand. And I'm not really trying to blow it up on the best podcast in the world, so, fuck them. Fuck them all. We're just wearing it inside out. Yeah, last month, one of my homies, he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna," what'd he say? Oh, he went out and his shirt was inside out. But I was like, "Yo, your shit's inside out. Do you know that?" Yeah, but I like the design better on the inside. And I was like, low-key, I've sort of done shit like that before. Do you, bro? Fuck it, Even though to everybody else, you have to know you're gonna look like a clown. But own it, Fuck it. You like the design better, you're wearing that shirt for you. That's sort of the sickest way. And hey, I'm wearing a shirt inside out, so what am I supposed to say? It is what it is. There's always a fucking reason. Man, hold up. It's been a long day. I don't even know where the fuck it's gonna go. I thought that was the start of a song, but then if that was, all of the other words just ran out of my head, and I gotta stop looking at the TV. I'm right here chilling with y'all, and I hope I'm talking loud enough. I hope. It seems like it. Anyway. Let's pull up what we have here. Let's see. Let's fucking see. Well, it's come to my attention from several parties, and to be honest, I've known. I need to get my eyebrows done, man. That's it. I'm looking like a fucking Helga Pataki. I'm looking like old fucking Anthony Davis. I used to get my eyebrows done when I was in high school. That was like the thing back then. But then I thought that was just a bitch move. And I don't mean like a girly move. I just like, do men even need to worry about it? And, life went on and things happened with females that made me think, oh, it's not a big deal. But I'm about improvement. I'm trying to take off, And so every little thing counts in order to get where I want to go and how quickly I want to get there. So, yeah, that's a small improvement I could probably handle easily and take my life up a couple notches. And I can't hate. Fuck it. It is what it is. Gotta improve. Gotta lose weight. Gotta lose hair between my fucking brows. And obviously I knew because I used to get them done, but hey, sometimes you are about to turn 33 and you realize, well, I might as well look better for the few decades I got. Let's see. respond back. That's just ridiculous. After trying to hit a fucking cash ball and there was nothing in there, what the fuck am I doing? Yo, that Epstein fuck died. That's interesting, huh? Obviously, it's a setup. Who knows who set it up? I've heard people think it's the Clintons. I get that. Could have been someone else. One of my homies think it was like a occultist, magician or some shit. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. But chill. They guess he's dead now. And we won't know because if they could get to him there, they could sure cover it up pretty easily. It would be crazy to find out somehow. And that's it. Fuck pedophiles, you know? What is up with that? How do people even get into that? I mean, the theories are already floating. I think they're probably correct. Sort of like, if you're molested, you're more likely to be a molester. It's like making a vampire. But I don't know. There shouldn't be that many of them. But if there is like a conspiracy and heavy ring of pedophiles, which it seems like there is due to the amount of kids that get kidnapped, then there's too many pedophiles, I'd have to say. Like, not like, even one's like too many, but there's too many, I mean, those that act on their fucking urges, but there's too many, like, by the percentages of them around, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, especially if it's at the elite level. So it is what it is. Wow, I think my head is working slow as shit. It is for sure. I'm not fully awake yet. This is the time of day where normally I could just drill work, not really do creative shit. And so what the fuck am I doing? Just recording. Not a good ideas. It's alright, but it's not good. It's not good. Oh yeah. So obviously I have this amazing podcast, which, you know, thank you guys for tuning in like usual. It's fucking all talk, no thought with VJ. Don't know if I said that before, and I think I tried, but then I just didn't know if I even gave up or started texting or what. Hold on, just texting like a real dickhead. And taking up both our times because this is just, you know, a real life fucking thing. I'm dealing with business and it's Tuesday and I got to, and I'm broke. And we all know that that's just what it is, and I gotta do what I gotta do. And what if I was just an opera singer too, and then I could just take up the time and be like, London. That's not an opera singer. What if I was an old time like old time 20s, like classic Christmas jingle maker. And then at the end of December, the snow fell, and the kids went to sleep, and then you did some naughty things, you got put on the bad list. And that's like, that's not like, I don't make Christmas carols, but that's like the most like sinful song of that time, and you already know how the beat was. Like, that's the hardest shit could go back then. People heard that shit, they started shooting their moms. That's how dope that shit was back in the day. That shit was good. Like, what I just sang right there is equivalent to Gucci Mane back then. Like, that was the hardest thing anyone ever heard. So, don't hate. Hate when I woke up without, like, a little, like, I call them, like, a little It's like, those, I call them like a crick. I don't know why. It's not what it's called, but when you got like, like probably like somehow your backbone got jammed, or there's like a knot somewhere in a muscle close to your backbone, and it happens in your neck or your back a lot. A lot of times when people wake up, they'll have one. I don't know what you call it. It seems like everyone has a different name for it. I don't even know what it's called. I just have a description. That's not even that good. But if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, I woke up without one. But then 10 minutes later, as I was like getting stuff settled slowly and, getting to being able to get my mind awakened enough to do this podcast, which I just feel like I hit. It just got one. Right? And it's a bad one, too. Luckily, my neighbor's a masseuse, so I might be able to beg her to push it out. Oh, there it is right there. It's so, I wish, like, we were just, like, the craziest robots and could push, like, knots and, like, weird shit right the fuck out of our bodies. But you can't, because you're, like, anticipating it too much or something. I don't know. There's some science to it. I just don't know anything about science. You feel me? Even though I have a biology degree. Even though I got a bio. I'm really just doing that to see if my voice levels are way too low. I feel like they're alright. At least on the video. They seem good. Alright, guys. This is the worst podcast. I think I say that every episode. And every episode I listen back to it, I'm like, okay, came up in the third and fourth quarter, but that first quarter, my first quarter shit's always been garbage. It just hit the 12-minute mark, like, ooh, what are we doing, coach? And I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know, but we're hitting the stride. I wish I had some coffee. That's what I need to invest in right now. I got so much junk in here still, but a lot less junk than before. And I've got to keep at it. Plug it away. Sell, sell, sell. Sell it today. Don't give a fuck. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. What does this become, a fucking Just Blaze beat session? What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's look at the fucking topics. What the fuck to talk about? Oh, okay, yeah. This is what I did want to talk about. So, I got a podcast. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. One of the biggest in the world. No, it's not. A few people know about it. Oh, and by the way, please review, like, subscribe, and share the fuck out of this if you like it. And if you don't, I understand. But like I said, I'm 100% me. And if you're here with me, we the best of friends. And that's it. You already know more about me than anyone. So, we're going to continue. So I got this podcast. And we're in this little group that knows about it, right? And I do it by myself. So what does that mean? Obviously, I talk. And in order to be able to do it, I'm decent at talking, speaking. I'm probably just using all sorts of... I didn't say my grammar was good, okay? But I love to talk. I just chatter away. I do love to listen to and learn, so don't get me wrong. There's a balance there. Sometimes I push towards more of the talking too much balance, but, you improve. You get your eyebrows done, you talk a little less. You know what I'm saying? You get better. And then you improve on that. Make a mil, make 2 mil. You know? Get a girl, get 2 girls. You know? Life. But there is a difference between people who love to talk. Because loving to talk, that's just who you are, if that's you. And you know, a lot of times I don't want to talk. So it's weird. I just have to get, like, my average is probably loving to talk, but sometimes I don't want to talk at all to anybody. Sleeping, cheating, showering, and other times where I just literally am like, no, I'm working, I'm hustling, I'm grinding. And I try to usually get them out the way early. This is one of those times, recording the podcast. I hated that I had to text someone right there, but I just had to do it. Otherwise, it was going to fuck up the podcast. Take away a part of my brain. I can't do that. Gotta be here 100% even when I'm not here. I try to sing, and I'm a terrible singer. But I try to sing to fill up the time, and I'm wearing a shirt inside out. I'm a fucking buffoon. But we're here. But see, we all know people who love to talk. And usually, if you listen to this podcast, then they're probably some of your favorite people. Because you listen to me talk. So you listen to some people talk and you like it. But there's another group of people that talk a lot. And they drive everyone insane but themselves. Even other people that are the same type as them, they drive insane. But usually this type of person is so unaware of how other people really view them that they that they hate anyone that's like them too. And this person is the person who loves to hear themselves talk. The people that love to hear themselves talk. Now, there's a there's a big difference, between people that love to talk and love to hear themselves talk. It's a huge difference. Listen to that again. There's a big difference between people that love to talk and people that love to hear themselves talk. Okay? People who love to talk, they can also love to listen. They can also love to learn. They can also like other people who love to talk and give them their time to talk. There's a whole balance of conversation and way that they approach things. But people who love to hear themselves talk, they have no self-awareness really on what people think about them. They're just chattering because they think that they're so smart or dropping so much knowledge or changing someone's life. And hey, shut up. Hey, shut up. In Indian movies, that's how they say and shut up. In Tamil Nadu, which is the southernmost state where I'm from, in the movies that come out there that are made by Bollywood, they say, shut up. That's what I'm saying to them. Oh, you love to hear yourself talk? Do it in the mirror. And shut up. You know what? Record a podcast and then shut the fuck up. That's it. That's it. Because these people, they always try to like override a conversation. They always try to just talk about their points. They're not listening to other people's points and allowing them the space to have their own thoughts. They're always trying to change people's minds. Suck my dick. You think a conversation is going to change my mind from a fucking half stranger? You gotta be my brother or my sister to even get close enough to change my mind. Or something real has to happen and I'll absorb it from strangers or not. But get the fuck out of here. A conversation from a fucking guy who thinks they're a preacher or a fucking girl who thinks they're a fucking know-it-all. Relax. Okay? Don't think of yourself so highly and just work on your craft and learn to listen. And shut the fuck up. They're not the same fucking thing. Just remember that. If you love to talk, look at yourself really, really deeply in the mirror, right in the eyes, and be like, do I love to talk, or do I just love to hear myself talk? And if you fucking figure out which one you are, if you're the second one, change it. Become something else. Stop being a bitch. Make it about other people and not you. You sick fuck. Because that's how you make it about you. You fucking fuck. Fuck. Alright. Are we done? Are we done? Holy shit. This is the funniest way to approach a podcast. I cannot wait till the summer is fucking done. That August 13th. These summer ones are rough. I had to cool this. Why do I record them so early? Cause the AC is off, you fucks. The fucking air, the fucking quality of this fucking transmission needs to be high, you fucks. Okay, and how hot do you think it is? I'm in fucking Phoenix, man. I'm in Tempe, fucking Arizona, a part of Phoenix. You know what the high is today? 108. Right now it's 94 and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. The humidity is at 20%, which is high here. But guess what? This isn't even hot right now. Oh, the next couple days get a little cray. Oh yeah, my homie told me there's going to be excessive heat warnings over the next few days. Looks like I might hit 114, 115 next couple days. Next Tuesday, Wednesday, same type of thing. We're about to get scorched off this earth. Thank God I'm recording today. A good 7 degrees cooler than tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. But I do think that the product later in the winter will just be better. And then when I can move out of this place, but I think I'm going to renew for another year, guys. So next summer, same fucking thing. Look, a humming just started. That's my fridge. I'm not gonna unplug that for you guys. I got things in there, and then I have to plug it back, and it's too much work. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? While we sing on the latest of December. Do you think those guys went to the booth and recorded that wearing the full fucking, like, a goddamn fucking suit? A suit with fucking handkerchief still in it, little bit of booger on the side, fucking hat, and the fucking top coat, and a fucking teacup from home. Oh god, you know they did. That shit is so funny. Back in the day when every time you walked outside, you'd have to wear the most professional garb that was possible. Couldn't go out in basketball shorts and a t-shirt like I do every day. Couldn't go chilling in some fucking joggers and a fucking polo and a dad hat. You have to go on some pressed pants and like, you could be the brokest person in the fucking town. You could be a fucking farmer back in those days, I bet, and you still had to walk into town with a goddamn tie and a fucking 3-piece suit if you had it. And if you didn't, you just at least wearing the suit and your nicest shirt to go get milk. It's so crazy. Shit has changed a lot. Now we got Kanye Couture. This fool's wearing the inside of a rollerblade fucking as a shoe. Or a fucking shoe sock. Oh. Okay. I remember I used to get so embarrassed when mine would come out and hate having to put it back in. putting the inside lining out of a rollerblade back in, and getting the bottom completely flat. You don't have the patience for that as a kid. That takes 10 seconds, but you don't have the patience for that when you're a kid. You just don't want to do it. I don't want to fucking do it, dude. I'm 10. I don't want to. I'll buy me a new one. Let me get some money. That's how I was as a kid. Straight A's, though. Got my ass beat all the time for no reason. So, might as well have some spice, though. God damn. Oh, now we're fucking rolling, huh, guys? 25 minutes in. Hey. I'm gonna check this fucking shit and see how bad the beginning is. Oh, God. Why are the beginnings so bad? I wasn't even awake. Man, I'm feeling so good right now. I could probably hit that bowl and just go right back to sleep. You feels? I'm hungry as shit. 2 more hours of fasting. I need to lose more weight, though, you know. What day is it? Tuesday? Tacos. I can get tacos later. Oh, I got it gray right there. Yeah, and you can see it on camera, sort of. Yep. It's a little long. Damn, dude. I turned 33 next month, man, and I've been having some grays, man. Man, look at that hair. Why is it a hair on the side of my head? Looks so similar to my beard hair. I don't think that used to be like that. What the fuck? No. Be like it used to be. Man. Fuck it. Sometimes I worry about going bald. If I do, I guess I'll just do what everyone does and just get the plugs, you know? Just get fucking plants fucking in. Actually, I was thinking I'll just go baldy, but I look so cute, you know? And if I lose all that weight and then, they sign me to be a model, like, they probably don't want me to go bald. Right, KJ? I don't know, that nigga might be bald, too. Nah, my dad doesn't think I'm gonna go bald, and me complaining. I'm just trying to have. You know what? I've been actually working on having less anxiety in my life. So this is an example. Like things like this, I'm just like let it drop. It's whatever. It's gonna happen. Do what you do. You know, prevent it. You know, get better, but do exactly what you would do if you were anxiously fighting against it. But don't be anxious. Keep the adrenaline and all that shit for later. Your body doesn't need that extra stress. And that's what it is. And am I recording with my eyes closed like I'm Bobby Lee? Yeah. Is it a problem for you? I don't care. Don't look at my fucking face. Just like, subscribe, and review it. And get the fuck out of here. You know? And I love you guys. Anyone who took that insult and just knew, oh, he's chunky Indian just fucking spitting from the top. You know, I don't know what the fuck is even going on. My eyes are closed. Do you think I chose to have my eyes closed? No. They're closed and I just didn't choose to open them yet. They just close and then they'll open. And watch, I'll open and like, maybe it'll be 9 p.m. and I'll be recording for 12 hours. Damn. That'd be a lot of work for the computer to have to move through, but we'll do it. We'll fucking do it. Man, I gotta put all this shit up on YouTube. It's not even available on YouTube. I'm like fucking like 12 episodes behind or some shit. Putting up on YouTube. What am I doing? Fucking playing games? Look, sounds like it. I had to put up some of them today. Today's podcast day. I mean, I'd have to do most of the editing, most of the schmediting, most of the shalamandering. Oh wow, the next point that I fucking have written down here is so dumb. Because, well, it's not dumb. It's tied into actually people talking habits. There's a certain subset of people, and these people suck. It's just another example of like, this one's an example of a self an ego that has low self-esteem, so has to make sure they are heard, even at detriment to normal social cues, or potentially offending someone else. The example that I'm going to say, we all once again know someone like this, if not many people like this. When someone says, these people in times of conversation or maybe debate will stop you while you're talking so that they can get their point in. Meaning, you like, let's say you're talking Pop-Tarts, and I'm going, for me, the s'mores ones are the best one, and the old school apple cinnamon ones are number 2. And someone else is like, nah, well, I think the brown sugar ones are good. And I'll be like, oh, cool. You ever try the s'mores or the old school apple cinnamon ones? Nah, I haven't tried either, but these ones are the best. I'm like, well, I've tried those, and I'm telling you, you should try these. And then I'm like, because I'm telling you, and then as I explain what the old school ones are like, the apple cinnamon ones, they didn't even have the frost, right? They had like a type of like, and he's like, hold on. The brown sugar ones are better because my grandma used to fucking, and then like says his fucking point. Shut the fuck up, you're weak. You're a weak person. Because you couldn't even wait to even, like, I hate when you're in a conversation and someone's thinking of what they're going to say instead of rather listening to you. But, like, even if you're doing that, shut up till the person's done. Don't stop a mid-sentence and then have a fucking point, and who gives a fuck? Because guess what? I don't know why people are so fucking scared to, like, they're scared to disagree. They'll disagree online all day, but in person, like, if they disagree, there's like such a fucking like confusion or some shit about it. You guys are pussies. How the fuck? How the fuck do you not fucking get that? That shit is mad funny. Anyone who fucking like, you guys can just disagree, and it's cool. It's fine. Some of my friends, they have serious thoughts that the world is flat. I disagree. We still homies. It's fine. I'd be like, that's crazy to me. It's fine. I don't want to talk about it, but let's go chill and do some dabs. And we do it. You feel me? And we chill, and I don't fucking take it as a huge... I think it's insane that they think that, but I don't take it as like a huge issue. You know, I think of it more as like, well, they either want to believe that and it benefits them somehow, or what, they're just ignorant to a couple things, or I'm missing something, and maybe it is like that. Hey, I'm open to finding out the world is eventually flat and this is all some sort of simulation or whatever. But we have no evidence to the contrary yet that this isn't flat. From people who've known this for fucking thousands of years too. People think this is like a recent thing from like Copernicus or whoever the fuck. Like, no. Just look at the eclipse. This never looked like a goddamn line over the moon. A solar fucking eclipse. That shit. Or, I mean, I guess a lunar eclipse. Or whichever eclipse where the sun shadows on the moon. Goddamn, I'm an idiot. It's always a circle. And people know fucking spheres cast a goddamn fucking circle's shadow from every angle. An oblong spheroid, I think, is the actual shape of the Earth, but who, you know, this isn't the Science Channel, so fuck it. I think I found a goddamn knot in my calf. Hurts like a bitch. Everything hurts. But it's not a big deal. A stupid stepmom said that I was a pussy, pretty much. I think I talked about it at like the last family function. I laughed, looked at my tattoo. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe you could handle the pain to get that. Okay. I have like 9 tattoos, you stupid cunt. Actually 7, I think. I don't know, I'll count them later. People who stop you mid-conversation to make sure they get their point heard are the weakest of us and the worst of us. Seriously. Wait your turn. They're probably the same people that were in the lunch line. They ran up to the front even though in their back. Excuse me. Just because they know everyone's name. Nigga, you don't know us. Get to the back of the line. Oh, what do you mean? And take like such a front. Bro, you ain't letting no one else fucking cut past you. It's weird how people want things to be perfect. That shit pisses me off actually too. People who complain about when their life isn't perfect. They'll be like, man, it's fucked up. Like, I was trying to get this appointment just so like I could go hit the dentist and then get to this fucking place right after that. And then I had like an hour in between, so I called the fucking haircutting place and they were like, nah, we don't have anyone that's available. And plus we don't really do appointments because a lot of times people are late. What the fuck? How am I not gonna get this shit fucking settled? This is fucked up. And then I just went off on the dude. What the fuck? Are you serious? Shut up. About a fucking haircut? About a fucking little blip in your plan? That's what happens every day. Especially if you're doing shit. You fuck. Jesus. That shit makes you irritated. Yeah, you can complain of some tragedy. Oh, you crashed your car? Sure, that's something to complain about. Something actually happened? Sure. You're talking about little blips in your schedule as if they're a problem? Learn what problems are. And the fact that people fucking complain about that, I get that we all have like our own range of problems, but then live more life. Live more life, okay? Meet more people. One of them is bound to fucking go through some tragedy, and you can learn off that, you fuck. If it's not going to be you, Jesus. God. Am I irritated today? Did I wake up and get irritated? Maybe this knot that I'm getting out of my calf, or I'm just working, is releasing hate into my blood. You know what I'm saying? I think it is. I can't get it out. I can't get it out, man. I'm not a masseuse, and I expect it coming in. It ain't good. This is the weirdest note. But I have it, and it's just like all we can do in life is swim or fly. And I think we talked about that before, actually. You swim in the waves of life that are difficult, and tread water and keep your head above water. But while you're swimming, you're getting strong enough, hopefully, to eventually take off like a seagull and fly above, move much faster, more calm, many more directions. You still swim if you have to. If you gotta go learn a new thing, get back in the trenches. But once your shit starts moving, you gotta fly and push that shit heavily too. Pretty much, if you're working, you just gotta work hard forever until you're done working. And then you can chill. But you had better build that life for you that you wanted. Somehow. Some way. Woo! Woo-wee! Yeah, that knot is... I have a thing here complaining about 3 months old. 0 to 3 months old. Oh, yeah, this is okay. Have you ever coughed before? I have. And it can sometimes, especially for an asthmatic, be somewhat traumatic event. I love coughing, especially productive ones. Get that weed particulate right out of my system, Lord. And my lungs do it just great. But I will have to admit, there is a type of cough that is special. Maybe, would I dare say, more advanced? Perhaps even mystical in a sense. Maybe you've never even had one before. Now, I'm not talking about the cough where you cough and a fart comes out. Everyone's had that, okay? You've had that? You're a baby? You had that, okay? I'm not talking about the type of cough where a little bit of piss comes out. Because, you know, if you're female, happens. Especially after pregnancy, I heard for some, yeah. And dudes, we piss wherever the fuck we want. And some dudes might just want to, and yeah, that's what it is, and fine, that's fine. That's them, and it's cool. And I might even piss once or twice, coughing. I don't even know. Probably when I was sick, or just didn't give a fuck, or in the hospital. But hey, I did it, right? Probably. But the special type of cough I'm talking about is on another planet, a different one. So the other day, I was out, and I got a nice iced coffee with a friend. And we're driving back. And I'm sipping this delicious fucking barely sweetened fucking black coffee on ice. And I'm like, yes, this is awesome. And then the unexpected happened. Wait, is that throat irritant? And coughed. With the drink in my mouth. Now, I was in my friend's car. And it's quite possible she even bought me the coffee. She does that a lot. So, I really didn't want to spit this gifted coffee all over her car. Which usually happens when you cough and you have something in your mouth. It's coming out. But I held it in like a fucking G would, like a fucking hero of a fucking comic, dude. I'm fucking coughing and I didn't spit some shit out. I'm a goddamn Marvel superhero. You fucks, and you know it. I'm built like one. I mean, my chunkiness is only seen from one angle. God, just disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I got special, like I could talk for an hour, only sort of good for like the last 25 minutes, you know, like that's the shit. I'm the shit, dude. And so, I just popped that little thing out of my, amazing. So I'm the shit, man. Oh, that felt so good. It's still there, but it helped. So, I held the cough in, but then I found out what exactly happens with it. And I almost, like, low-key sort of want to cough now every time I get a nice coffee, because what happens is that shit goes, like, if you hold it, it, like, shoots backwards, like, into your sinuses. At least it did for me, right? Like, not through the front of, it's like it went backwards somehow and then was almost able to drip out of my nose, but I'm like coughed and then it hits my sinuses, and then it's like the caffeine and shit, I can feel it sort of getting absorbed there, and then it like starts to try to drip out my nose, and then I'm like just breathing it back in. And I'm telling you, that coffee never got me so zooted. I was like, well, what the fuck? I'm doing all the work today. I'm staying up for 37 hours, no prob. That didn't happen. Didn't do all the work, didn't stay up for 37 hours. I mean, I did once, but that's when I was doing college applications on the last day. I fucked up. And still got full ride scholarships. That's how good my grades were. I was a shit. But yeah, I was an idiot. I didn't get much instruction about, like, I knew that I had to get good grades, and I was getting invitation letters from every school in the country, but I didn't know I really had to do an application or when it was due. I just thought it was due sometime before, like, the end of junior year. But then, literally on the 31st, during break, or maybe the 30th, I'm at my homie's house and he's going doing applications. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, college applications. I'm like, oh, when do they do? He's like, oh, these ones are due the 31st. I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, damn, I still have to do mine. And he turned around and looked at me and said, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, I still gotta do them. When are like the last ones due? He's like, these are the last ones, dude. And my jaw dropped and I said, what? Like for every school? Like, yeah, the 31st of this year. And I'm like, oh my God. That's how little of real life advice I got from my fucking family or anybody. Oh my God. So I proceeded to start just going in, doing applications, writing an essay, and staying up for 37 straight hours to do it all. Probably put together 25 applications, shot them all out, got full ride scholarships to all the state schools I applied to, got into every school, but just didn't get scholarships to everything. And if it wasn't for my family's divorce, I probably was going to go to NYU, which was down to give me a scholarship for a year, and then see where we go from there. As long as I maintain my grades, which, you know, the way I was then wouldn't have been a problem, but who knows. Getting out the house, and as crazy as I went out here, I don't know. I don't know if I could have handled New York. Lucky. Might have just gone crazy. Been out there stripping right now or some shit. But yo, nothing is harder than coughing with a drink in your mouth and not spitting it out. I don't care how much working out you do. I don't care what type of steroids you're putting up your asshole. I'm just telling ya, nothing is harder than coughing with a drink in your mouth. I've done it with, like, it's happened. The only other times it's happened to me before, it's the same type of fucking shit, is when I used to, like, take a hit of a bong and then try to hit a shot right afterwards. I used to be able to do that, but now I cough a little bit easier. So when I would do it before I stopped really doing it, I would cough and then the alcohol would shoot up the reverse of my sinuses, and that shit burns. That is burning my nose. I'm like, I'm just trying to like get it out. I'm just like fucked up. Eyes burning, nose burning, sinuses burning. Yeah, real sexy. Oh, for sure blows my fucking high out the water too. It's like I didn't even hit any weed. That's just what it is, man. Man. Yeah, I do notice something weird about me. It is pretty weird. I think I fall in love in like 5 seconds. I can fall in love real quick. But I can fall out of love real fast too. But I think it takes double the time. I think I fall in love in 5 seconds. But I could fall out of love in like 10 seconds. Which is still really quick. But man, that's terrible, huh? It's too fast, man. But I just know, like, you know, it's not good to be guarded forever. And I am guarded forever. But not like, might as well let your emotions get hurt if it comes to love. Like, why do people be tripping so bad about not getting their emotions hurt? It's life. Sometimes emotions go up, sometimes emotions go down. As long as you don't get really hurt, physically hurt, monetarily hurt, emotionally hurt. I mean, at some age, when do you just like, oh no, I am who I am, I maintain who I am. Yeah, you got to maintain your mentality. Yeah, the world's always coming to knock you down. But it doesn't have to do with anyone else's view of you. But I mean, I guess they are like, you know, your partner and whatever, and it's tough. So you gotta like, you know, you gotta care, but then you gotta like not get too caught up. It's easier said than done, that's for sure. Damn, you know the worst part about this is I'm hungry as fuck. You know? It's 9:40 and I'm hungry as shit. But I gotta wait like another hour before I eat. Because I'm intermittent fasting. I've been doing it for a while, but yesterday I ate super healthy and now I'm just hungry as fuck. The tiger in my belly's like, this is some fuck shit. You're gonna really do this, man? This better make your fucking titties disappear and that belly disappear, you fuck. And I'm like, it will. But then part of me in the back of my mind is like, I hope. But the tiger doesn't want to hear it. Otherwise, it would be like, let's go eat burritos. Which low-key isn't a terrible option, really. Alright, I'm fucking out of here, man. I apologize if the beginning was shitty. It might have been. I came in with low energy. I should have probably delayed a little bit. I could have. Fuck. Sorry. I apologize. You guys deserve more. And I really do love you guys. I just joke about how I hate you guys sometimes, which I never do. I don't even think I joke about that. That's actually a joke that's way too high. I could never make a joke really at you guys at the real homies' expense. Come on, we homies. Can't do that. The haters for sure, they can fuck off, and a couple of them are listening too, so suck my dick. Please like, subscribe, and review on iTunes. Please. And wherever else you listen to podcasts, it'd be thoroughly appreciated. We're trying to get more viewers. I know in the beginning it takes a while, but I've been doing this for a while. I just haven't really promoted properly. I need to ask people to do it, and I will, and fuck them. Thank you for listening to All Talk, No Thought with me, man. I know I have a dichotomous, if not even more, split type of personality and thought process. But I'm happy you guys are here writing down the stream with me, and hopefully, I at least make you giggle or get some insight on some shit from a weird angle. So, anyway, love you. Please be back. Like I said, we're staying steady recording, so about to post this up probably today. So, love you. Thank you again. Anytime you review, follow, or like and subscribe, that shit helps so much. And tell your closest of homies about me. Maybe they'll like me too.